I don't use any verbal cue other than the word back, or I use a shushing sound for back. Those are the two. So you can have two words for the same thing, but don't have don't have the same word meaning two different things. So I always tell people, if your horse, and I use a trailer example, if I kiss for my horse to go forward only, ever, when they're halfway in the trailer, or they finally got all the way in the trailer, all 4 feet are in the trailer, but they need to scooch up just a tiny bit more for me to get the butt bar up, and I kiss, my horses don't think that might mean time to back out, right? My horses would think kiss, go forward. There's never a question about what they're expected to do to the sound of the kiss. Now, if you kiss for everything, you kiss just to, like, I don't know, make influential noise to them, and you don't really care what it's attached to, your horse is going to say, well, I'm already in, right? Clearly, I'm all the way in, so now they're kissing again, so it must mean they want me to back out. How often horses can innocently get themselves into trouble? It's not the horse's fault that he didn't know that the kissing now meant go more forward, not come back out. I think just those kinds of moments of confusion and those kinds of moments of, like, just them being expected to guess what it means this time, like, well, okay, sometimes it means go forward, sometimes it means walk. I feel like you're asking your horse to guess what it means this time. Like, I don't think it's fair to do that to them, and I don't think it's fair that they would get in trouble for having chosen the wrong answer. Like, I think it means this today, I'm not sure, So it's kind of like, if you just, a lot of times people say don't put your human emotions onto your horses, and that's great, but you also have to just take for a split second how confusing we are to our horses when we have multiple definitions for the same word, and we're expecting our horses to read our minds. We're expecting them to know which one we want them to do for that particular cue today, right? This time, I want it to be you go forward. This time, I want it for you to go back. This time, I want it for you to pick your feet up. This time, and why would we expect them to know how to choose, right? Like, they're not, like, they don't, like, sit there and have a checklist of, okay, let's see, I'm in the trailer, and I think they want me in here, so let's see, that kiss this time probably let's go more in. Like, for us to expect our horses to know the differences, I don't think it's fair. That's all. I don't think it's fair. So, and if you think of it that way, maybe it'll be like kind of a, hey, by the way, I realize I do confuse my horse, so I totally understand why my horse, feels or thinks this way. So anyway, I kind of just want horses to be treated fairly, and the best way to treat a horse fairly is to not set them up to fail. And I think by giving multiple definitions for the same word is setting your horse up to fail. All right, have a great day. Bye.